I'm Trinity.
And I'm Keelan.
And welcome to the morning announcements.
Just a reminder, Thanksgiving is next Thursday, and we only have school Monday and Tuesday, and the schedules will remain the same.
Wow, I can't wait for that stuffing.
I am about to be stuffed. Do you hear that, Trinity?
Is that Ethan?
All my amazing yearbooks. 2008, what an amazing year. The song Low from Florida was released. 2000, oh, simpler times. The year Brad Pitt was voted sexiest man alive. In 1992, the year 20,000 rubber duckies were lost in the Pacific Sea. What an amazing year and what amazing books. You wouldn't be able to relive these memories without these books. So order your yearbook before the prices go up on January 7th.
Speaking of memories, another great way to make memories that could also end up in the yearbook is forensics. Hi, Miss Cisco.
Hi.
What exactly is forensics?
That's a great question, Keely. You know, a lot of people think forensics has to do with CSI, murders, you know, that kind of thing, but it's actually not anything like that. Forensics is a competitive speech competition where you perform pieces from different types of categories such as short story or historical event.
Sports!
The Spartan girls basketball team traveled to Barron to wrestle with the Golden Bears.
They came home with a 36-26 victory led by Georgia Hammer, who had an 8-0 run late in the second half to seal the victory.
Now let's check out some Hammer time.
All right, Georgia, final score 36-22. Tell me how things went game one.
It was good. We didn't have too many nerves and we got it up. Danny was getting boards, getting baskets. Taylor shot well. Everyone shot okay. Not our best, but we did good.
And what was the key to victory down the stretch?
Swish and dish? I don't know. Dish and swish.
That was sure some great dishing.
And swishing. I wonder where else we can find some Spartan sports.
Great question. We'll take you to your preview for your 2018 winter sports.
Okay, James. How do you think this season will go?
I think it'll be better than it has, well, I guess my whole high school career, but I mean, I can't read the future, so we'll see.
Okay. What do you guys do to prepare for games, as in like warm-ups and stuff like that?
Listen to music and get in the zone.
Get in the zone. Get in the zone. I like that.
Do layup drills and Z dribble.
Nice. I don't know what that means.
I get my head in the right mindset. Think positive.
Okay, that's good. What do you think the biggest thing you offer to the team is?
Well, I think as a role this year, I'll be stepping more up into the screening, basically helping getting everyone else open.
I like to talk, so communicating will be nice.
Communication's good.
Right on,
Yeah.
right on. Will?
Probably just physicality and effort.
Big man.
Yeah, effort's important. There you have it. That's the basketball preview. Thank you, guys. You can get out of here.
Alright, today I have Tyler, Nick, and Jared to talk a little bit about the wrestling season and what we can look forward to this year. So tell me, guys, what are you most looking forward to this season?
I'm really looking forward to getting better in the wrestling room with my teammates and with myself.
I would say I'm really looking forward to everybody getting better and pushing ourselves and making ourselves the best we could possibly be.
Yeah, I like how we have new kids coming out.
Alright, how do you feel the team is looking this year? And what are some of your guys' strengths and weaknesses?
Our team's looking pretty strong in the lighter weights and the medium weights. But once we hit about that 170-pound mark, we have nobody. We need some people. Like, we are probably one of the better teams in the conference if it was like half the size.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. We are really strong in the lower weights and the middle weights. We have a lot of guys. We have a lot of competition, so we're looking pretty good. We're pretty experienced there, but we don't have anybody from 182 on up. Those weight classes are all vacant, so.
Yeah, so if you want to join, you can.
Alright, what are some goals your team has for this 2018-19 season?
Well, we want to shoot for top 3 in conference again because we think it's very possible.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. And winning team regionals is definitely another possibility. Make it to team sectionals, I would say, is another one of our goals.
Yeah, we want to win at least half our dual meets.
All right. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah,
Come
thank
wrestle.
Order! Order in the court!
Mock trial information meeting Monday morning at 7:30 a.m.
Now over to Garrett with the weather.
Good morning, Somerset Spartans. For your weather report this weekend, you will have a good amount of sun, but you may have a few more clouds than now on Monday. Even the world has cloudy days on Monday. Temperatures will remain pretty average for this time of the year, around the high 30s and low 40s. For your world news, we start out a bit strange. In Ireland, there has been sightings of a UFO flying around. However, there is no report that the U.S. Air Force is flying around any of their weird jets, and meteorologists are now studying in case there were any shooting stars flying around. Next up, in the country next door, in Britain, a helicopter was taking off from inside a stadium and managed to fly normally for about 40 seconds before its tail rotor gave out and it began spinning downwards toward the ground. The crash is still being investigated. They think the flight computers had failed. Moving on to the land of sand and oil, Israeli defense chief resigns position after Israel signs a truce of a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip. The Israelis have then begun protesting, burning tires in the streets and shouting chants, "Because Israel." This may get heated. Moving even further into Asia, Bangladesh is getting annoyed of the 70,000 Rohingya refugees living in camps within the country, as they had fled the Burmese genocidal actions as called by the UN. Since this, Bangladesh has sent heavy police units and their own army to attempt to flush them out and send them back to Burma. Many Rohingya being quite disturbed by this fact, some even trying to take their own life upon hearing this decree. UN officials have been sent into the region trying to stop the relocation of these people and have interviewed some of the refugees, saying under no circumstance do they want to return to Burma ever since what has been happening. The UN has called a stop to this movement. A further reply is still being waited on. Moving back to the U.S. for a final note, parts of the seemingly large migrant caravan have arrived at the U.S. border. People on both sides await to see what may happen next. This has been Weather News. Have a great weekend.